Well, I'm guessing this is the first bit of machining, cutting, making chips on the lathe, done in anger, I suppose what you could say. Wow, anger, proper stuff. The quill, the tailstock, hadn't got a hole all the way through, so I couldn't knock any tapers out. Asked on some forums and that if anybody knew any other way, and nobody had any idea of why it was like that, and agreed, which is what I was intending to do, but it was agreed on there that probably the best way is just to drill a hole through, so that's the first job I'm doing. So the machine has turned on itself. But I've done from the main end. I've just reversed the tailstock, and I've had to line it up, bring it over a bit just to get it in line, because it's an off-centre tailstock. It's not had to come over far, but just a little bit. So I think I've got about another 2.5 to 3 inches to bore through, because I'd only got a 10-inch 10mm drill, but that only lets you drill up to about 8 inches, and that's 13 inches end to end. And I started where the morse taper was, so that was already what, 3 inches in, which left roughly 10 inches to do. So I'd got halfway through the bit I should have been drilling. I've probably drilled 2 inches, maybe a little bit more. Let's see. Maybe I've drilled 3 inches. 2 3/4, 3 inches that I've drilled. So I'll let you see a little bit of this, and then I'll bring you back when we break through. I don't know how it's going to line up. I mean, I'll be amazed if it's accurately lined up, and I very much doubt it will. But hopefully it should be enough that I can get a bar of at least 6mm down there to knock a taper out. I mean, I'm hoping I'll get that. If I'm really good, or if it lines up really good, I'll be able to get an 8mm bar down there. But we will see. I'm using this stick. I've got damaged nerves in my elbows. My hands lose grip after a while, so trying to hold that and drag it round, I've been using this stick to make it a bit easier. And it's only a light, flimsy, wouldn't take a lot to snap that, so it's not about getting torque on there. It's just to make it a little bit easier for myself, for the amount of drilling it's doing. And I'm running it in slow speed on the back gear. With that motor being underpowered, it's about the only one that's given me torque enough to actually drill it through. So that's one thing I've really got to do, is get a decent motor. But hey ho, we're getting there. We'll carry on for a bit and show you how it's going. Alright, I'm trying to get a shot down the barrel because I think that's just about to break through, and we will see how accurate we are. I hope you can see that. I don't know how well that worked out. We'll just have to wait and see when I look at this myself. Hey, we are through. Let's see if I can get you a shot. Oh yeah, you can see daylight through the other end of it, or fluorescent light. It's the hole through there is a bit exaggerated like that. It's a bit through, but I've got a bit of M8 stud there, and that goes through with a bit of wobble. So I'm more than happy with that. I mean, that's what I was hoping for, was to get 8mm through there. I mean, I was to get 10mm through it. Well, I mean, it'd be tight to get 10mm through, but 8mm, I'm more than happy with that. That's plenty good enough just to get a bar through, just to knock it. So all I want to do now is I'm just going to countersink that. We'll turn the headstock round, and what I want to do, if I get my morse tapers out, because the taper in that wouldn't take a morse taper 2, and I know it is a morse taper 2 now. It wouldn't take the morse taper 2 with the tang on the end. I'm not sure it's going to take it now with just that 10mm hole in there. No, it's still not. So I just want to put a bit of clearance in there. Some verniers. What I should have done was measured the end of this, shouldn't I? So that's like 13mm, so I think I've got a 13mm drill bit. So I just want to put a bit of clearance in the end now, just so the tangs can go in. Well, I don't want to have to cut the tangs off or start reducing them. If I just put a hole in here, then I haven't got to alter anything more. It's just that one thing to do, and then that'll go in. Okay. So far, so very good. I think I need to have a bit of a clean up first, though. Gunge in there. I think it's going to take some cleaning out, that. I might have to take the whole thing off. I've got a lot of swarf in there in that thread. Yeah, there's a lot of swarf in there. Oh, I'll get that cleaned out and we'll come back. Okay, so a chuck in a chuck. That's a 16mm chuck. It's on a got a B16 taper with a straight shank on it. So that's held in there. We'll just pick out countersink. It's a nice big one there. So I've got that one cleaned out. That's all nice now. Lovely. We'll have that. That's it. Just about there. Okay. Should do it. There's enough of the chamfer on there. Might run a file over that or just get a little, see if we get a stone like that. Don't want a file. Feels nice. I'll turn this round now and put that 13mm hole in the end. Let's go and get a 13mm drill. Okay, we've got 13. That should be good enough. Tiny spot of oil on the end of that, so we're not going in far. Should do. before I get too far into that. That's better. Right, let's try again. Hopefully that's going to be enough. That drill bit out, give us a bit of room. It's only a little reduced shank one, but should be about the right size, I hope. Right, I'm going to have to go and get a drill. Yeah, that looks clean. No, that's not quite enough. It probably would if I knocked it, it would go in. But looking at that now, I can see that's marked 1/2 inch. Well, I measured it on the vernier, that measured over 1/2 inch. Oh, let's see. Well, I've got plenty of 1/2 inch drills. That does. It's not quite 13, but it's over 1/2 inch. Oh well. Some other bigger drills here, but I'm sure these are all, yeah, that's 1/2 inch. That's 1/2 inch. Yeah, so I'm going to have to get a 13mm drill, that's not a problem. That's an easy enough thing to do. I know we're nearly there now. At least I should be able to get the centre in. That is a nice, that gets hold of that real quick. So now I should be able to knock that out. Yep. Lovely. In fact, I might leave that down there, that bar. Won't hurt. Okay, that's it for now. There's nothing else more to do apart from me to have a big clean up. So, see you when we do the next thing.